Hi, friends. Hi. So, this has been a topic that has been on my heart for some time now. And I really hope that there is engagement in this conversation. And it is about how the older we get, the more time we may need to do things. And one day, we're all going to be an older person, the elderly. Where I'm going with this is what it means to take care of our elderly. And that true character is shown in times when you step up and you're not asked. So this kind of all really hit me hard when I was traveling with my grandmother. And men don't hold the door for women like they used to. I find myself holding the door and men walking right through. And I know there may be some type of conversation about that. However, I'm raising my son to be a gentleman, to hold the door for his mother, his sister, his grandmother. Before, as he's entering the store, hold the door, be that person. Go that extra distance that takes a whole 2 seconds to be a good, decent human being. Well, as my grandmother and I navigated through the airport, so many men and women just would rush by, cut her off. There was so much arrogance and ignorance in the behavior that I witnessed. And it really hurt my heart to see that there's so many people that are so rushed. Like, we're all going to the same place, right? We all have somewhere to be. We're all in the airport, or we're all in a grocery store to check out, or we're all walking along the boardwalk. Cutting people off is rude. Cutting an elderly person off is just flat out disgusting. I had some words with a gentleman. I was in there was an older woman in the aisle seat. Then it was my grandmother, then it was me. I was a window seat. And the older woman in the aisle seat, she was in a wheelchair. Like, she had a really hard time getting up and getting down. And I knew from the moment I sat down on that flight, there was no way I was getting up to go to the bathroom, because I was not going to make this woman, who expressed she just needs time. She was full of spunk and full of fun, but her body just couldn't move as fast as, mine could. Now, as we were getting ready to get off the plane, there was just this unspoken order of how you get off of a plane. Am I right? The row in front of you goes, the opposite row across from them goes, then you go. Well, there was a woman behind me huffing and puffing about how long it's taken everybody to get off the plane. Okay? Number one, if you wanted closer seats to the front of the plane, then pay for them. Number two, the huffing and puffing and lack of patience really just caused you that anxiety, because everybody else surrounding you is like, really? Like, we're all going the same place. So it comes to our turn, and this super elderly woman who was having trouble moving again, she was in a wheelchair, it was her turn. And I was going to make sure that these people behind us did not fly by her. And I reached over and said, "Can I help you up?" And she was taking her time, and the gentleman behind me that was with the very loud, ignorant, impatient woman said to her, Ma'am, do you need help? And I was like, okay. And I said, yes, she does. She does. She's moving very slowly and she's in a wheelchair. So he helped her up. He moved her out of the way. My grandmother went. I went. The next row went. And then those people went. Guys, where are you in a rush to go? Like, yes, we were in Florida and couldn't wait to get to Florida. None of us could wait to get off the plane. But just as much as we're all boarding the plane to run and wait in that line if you have a seat, we are also all exiting the plane. And when it comes to the elderly, if we have God-given arms and legs that are able to help other people, we need to offer that help. We need to think for a second. How can I do good today? What can I do for someone else? Look around you. Take your blinders off and lean into humanity a whole lot more. You and I were put on this earth to change the game. And more importantly, for generations behind us to step up their game. Teach your children to take care of our elders. Teach your children to hold the door, to ask if they need help with their bag, to hold their hand, to help them along, to not rush by them and patiently walk behind them. Because they have somewhere to be just as much as you have somewhere to be. And the more we can find these little parts of patience and little parts of widening our lens and having some appreciation and gratitude for all of these people, we're all put in one another's path for a purpose. Remember that. So every single person you're put on a plane with, every single person that walks by you, every single person you walk past at work, jump on the train with, stop at the gas station, every single person is put in your path for a purpose. Look up. Raise your chin, open your eyes, smile, say hello, good morning. Make a new morning friend while you're getting your coffee. It's little bits like this that change the game. And you're teaching other generations and other people who may not be comfortable enough to make that first, like, oh my gosh, I see this person in Wawa every single day. Every single day. Like, shouldn't we be like saying hi to each other? Yes, because guess what? We are all interconnected. 6 degrees of separation. Somebody you know knows somebody that knows you. Some way, somehow. We are all interconnected by the 6 degrees of separation. I truly, truly, truly believe that. So, my wish or my mantra or my goal for you today is to really take a look at all of the people in all of the places that you go to today and look deeper. Look harder. How can you be of service to another human being? Just by saying hello, being kind, being a little more patient. Our side of the country is such a go, go, go. And we need to slow down. Because right now, you watching me in this video, this is your present moment. This is the present moment. And that is all we are promised. We can plan, we can prep, we can try, we can create for what's to come. but tomorrow's not promised. And how do you want to leave your legacy? How do you want to leave those people that surround you, are in your circle, feeling about you? We make time for the things that are important for us. We make time for the people who are important for us. Guys, I know busy. I live busy. I live with a plate that is overflowing. It's how you choose to see and navigate that plate of overflowing. You could see it as a hot mess and I'm completely underground and underneath of it all, and why is the weight of the world coming down on me? Or you can take it piece by piece, one day at a time, and clear some space on your plate and organize your life so you are living in the present. So your lens is widened to see there's an elderly person who just went food shopping and unloaded her car, and you could totally take 30 seconds to go over and grab their shopping cart and put it away. Why not? Why not? Because I really hope, if you're in a position of struggle, whether you have 2 babies in your hands and 1 on your leg, or you're injured and are in a cast, or are just having a bad day, or you become an elderly person, that somebody recognizes that you may need help in that moment too. We're here to help each other, not hurt each other. So let's spread a whole lot of more love and less judgment.